Hey, what's happening, everyone? Boys and girls, Alex here in downtown Toronto, Ontario, Canada, at the beginning and end of Wellington Street West, which ends right here at the Clarence Square Park, which is also off Spadina Avenue, which is where I just came from. I took the streetcar, just a couple stops from where I finished my walking video along Huron Street, and I was gonna go take the bus to the Eaton Center, but since Wellington Street's right there, and it's been over a year since I filmed a walk, I thought I would go back and revisit it. So the last time, as I just mentioned, the last time I filmed a walk here along Wellington Street was, oh, that's kind of nice, was over a year ago, but it was in the other direction. Looks like you can't get out from here, buddy. Look at all this construction here. Probably preventing you from even getting out there. Anyway, so this is the entertainment district. There's a lot of happening scenes around here, like nightlife and clubbing and all sorts of stuff. I mean, this is all like in the 2000s. This is all like peak nightlife ish and stuff like that, as we're crossing Blue Jays Way. And there's the Sky Dome. Yes, nobody ever, I don't think anybody would call it the friggin' Rogers Center, but it's shaped like a dome, so it stays as it is. And I think King Street, yep, there it is. King Street, just 2 blocks north of here. I heard of this place, Pizza Rustica. Yeah, so as I mentioned, this was all peak nightlife and entertainment. And since the pandemic, it's been slowly bouncing back. So even at night now, it's pretty much like it was before COVID. Because you know how we want business to be back as usual. And even in the early days of the pandemic, it was obviously quite challenging and being under restrictions. But I'm glad we're not in that right now. So we can all forget shit. And there's the Marriott Residence Inn. And there's the CBC Glen Gould Studios. I believe that's also our Sportsnet. They do all their broadcasting. At least when they're doing like certain programs. Oh, I see an ambulance responding. As we just crossed Windsor Street. So Wellington Street, I think it's a one-way going west. Yeah, it is. Oh, there it is right there. And here's John Street coming up. I haven't filmed a walk on John Street in a while, so I think maybe like later this summer I'll do that. Is that a York Regional ambulance? It is. It's not really uncommon to see out of TO, or it's not uncommon to see GTA ambulances making their way down here. But once we cross University Avenue, we'll be in the financial district, and this street ends at Church in the St. Lawrence neighborhood. Let's see if we can get a good ass thumbnail here with all the canyon of skyscrapers coming up. There's the Metro Hall. My grandpa used to work there. Opened in 1992 or 93. I've only been there once. Thumbnail opportunity number one. Take out my sunglasses here for a second. And today's the 17th, no, the 21st of July, 2023, and it's around, I'll check the time right now. Well, it's around 2:30 p.m. Boy, this time flies by pretty fast. There's the Ritz-Carlton Hotel right across from the convention center. There's Front Street right there. And there's David Pico Square. I spoke too soon with those sunglasses. Oh well. And Simcoe Street is coming up. Yeah, a lot of these known side streets here I want to film again. So I got John and Simcoe respectively on my list. There's the Roy Thompson Hall, opened in the early 1980s. I think I went there once when I was very young. And almost all of these office buildings here, they're all connected to the underground path network. And it's an extensive network of underground shopping, retail, largest of which in the world. I don't want to be left behind, so sorry for the shaky camera. I thought it was one way for a second. Maybe at university or across to the south side, if I didn't mention that already. Oh, and here's Emily Street, and I have a cousin with that same name. It's ironic because 10 months ago, she and we were making a walking video for the Toronto International Film Festival on King, and we passed her street right here. See, Emily has her own street. I think Andrew might have his own, and I do too, in two separate areas. And here we are, University Avenue. So I'm going to cross quickly to the south side. And welcome to the largest financial core in Canada. And of course, University Avenue has its physical boulevard vibes, which is why I've always been a huge fan of the street. Private residences. Interesting. I already talked about the struggles of the financial district bouncing back from COVID. But it's even the lifestyle before, after COVID. It's kind of nice because you get to see everything happening all at once, seeing the people go by. But it sucks when it definitely sucked when with all those friggin' lockdowns. You obviously have to work from home. And I don't think you'd be making much money anyway. And obviously, the economy would go down, so, which is what it did. But now, in 2023, it's freaking expensive to buy, like, almost anything. Oh, and here's the TD complex of towers. A lot of them have been, I think 2 of them were designed with the same architect, but one tragic story. It was in the 90s that someone, was it a law professor? I think it was up on the 24th floor explaining to students what would happen if you like break through the glass, and that was his result, and it ended very tragically. Not sure, I can't remember which of these buildings had that very dangerous stunt, but it was definitely one of the 3 or 4 actually TD towers. And there's the Royal York. I forgot there's 4 of them here. Not so busy now, but it will be pretty soon. Well, it's between like 4 and 6 p.m. As most of these people that work in these office skyscrapers, they have like 9-to-5 jobs, so I wouldn't mind a 9-to-5 job, but sometimes they need to know like basic shit or math or whatever. I'm not that good at math, so I can't really say I would ever work downtown. Here's the Royal Bank Plaza and Bay Street, which is like Canada's Wall Street essentially. Forgot there's a bridge connecting. Forgot the name of that building right there. And they've been doing some kind of construction here. It says, please excuse our appearance, sorry. I hear more sirens. Where are they coming from? I'm not sure how long this light cycle will take, but I'm gonna cut this part here. Be right back. Next up will be Yonge Street. And I filmed a walk up Yonge from Queens Quay to just shy of Dundas. So of course I passed through here. Oh, this is Commerce Court, one of the towers at least. And there's a streetcar track, which is unused for now. Oh, and there's the Brookfield Place. It consists of the Bay Wellington Tower and the TD Canada Trust Tower. I filmed the elevators in there last year. They're Dover, Otis. Well, I know most of them have been modernized. Look at that, eh? The Art Deco Commerce Court North Tower. Looks Art Deco to me. And here's the always vibrant and the iconic Yonge Street. Or if I want to put it this way properly, the iconic and very vibrant Yonge Street, which divides east and west. Okay, let's see how long we're gonna have to wait here, because I don't want to cross over to the north side. Oh yeah, they are adding streetcar pantographs, especially with the construction on Queen. Eventually, the streetcar tracks on Richmond and Adelaide will be used, and probably this one, I'm probably here in Wellington as well, I'm not too sure. And here we are now in the touristy St. Lawrence Market neighborhood. And we're also in probably the oldest part of town. As back then, this part of Toronto was once called the town of York. Then it became the old town of Toronto. And then it annexed into the city like sometime in the 1800s. I'm not that of an expert on this type of historical stuff, but it's something like that. Last year they were doing some construction on this street, and the street ends at Front and Church. They're adding traffic lights here. Oh, and there's the famous dog fountain at Birdsea Park. Probably one of my favorite fountains in the city. So I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Maybe I'll head down to the Path Union Station, check Transy, see which Novas are out in service. Or I should say in service, actually. If I say out, that means like they're not in service per se. This neighborhood has a lot of charm to it, a lot of old, beautiful buildings, interesting architecture, but I'm gonna save that for another day. And there's the iconic Gooderham building, or the Flatiron building. It's better on the front, obviously, and you get that postcard view with the CN Tower in the middle. I think since I'm much closer to King Station, I'll probably just walk there. Smell something. And here we are. That's exactly right. So we're gonna end it off here. Not really the best. Well, actually, let's check here and see if there's not good of a view. Okay, can you wait? Yeah, if I was over there, that would be definitely a great shot. But from here, not so much, but you can still see it. And that's where I'm gonna end things off. So guys, thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, do yourselves a favor, guys. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well, and I will catch you guys all, like always, in the next one. So take care, be well, and adios. Bye-bye, guys. Peace out.